Are you looking for sealed product and singles? You can find it all on Channel Fireball. Please use my Tablemon affiliate code when checking out to help support my content. Looking for PTGO codes? Boltund Store has all the latest sets and promos, instantly delivered to your email. You can use Tablemon code when checking out for 5% off. If you're from Europe, Millibots Gaming has a wide array of sealed products, singles, and more. You can use Tablemon code when checking out for 5% off. Alrighty, welcome back. Thanks so much to everyone for hanging in. Orbital is a big disappointment. Definitely shouldn't be the focus of the deck. Orbital, Ampharos, Orbital, Sableye, those sound more appealing than the list that I just played, but we had to live it personally in order to find out, right? Now we're up with Pikachu VMAX. Remember, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can leave a comment, like the video, and be subscribed to the channel to be entered into winning a code every single video, every single day. And since I should be doing 2 videos per day, right now that's 2 chances at winning a free code. Who doesn't like free codes? Yeah, and this is all courtesy of Boltund Store. So big thanks to them. If you need codes, you can use Tablemon code and get 5% off. So G-Max Volt Tackle, it's honestly a pretty underwhelming attack, 120 damage, and then if you discard all the energy, that's 150 more. So it's basically two-shotting. Once again, the life of VMAX is always two-shotting. You G-Max Volt Tackle once for 120, then they attack you, and then you discard your energy, and then you KO them, and then you lose your energy-less Pikachu, and that's it, right? In order to power up, we're gonna try and use Electrify by Boltund V to attach basic energy cards, and we're also gonna use Electrode's Boss Up Generator to search for energy and attach them immediately. That's gonna be the idea behind this deck. We wish if Electropower was viable, then the high damage output from Pikachu VMAX would be a lot more affordable or justifiable, but there's no Electropower in Standard, right? We have Coco Prism as well to advance energy, and we have Raichu because paralyzing stuff with Reset Stamp is always very, very nice. A bunch of energies, especially speed, to help accelerate the deck, a bunch of switching cards to make sure that we can switch into Boltund going second immediately, and that's gonna be the deck. Maybe there's merit to playing 1 PIKAROM so that you can full blitz onto the Pikachu VMAX. There's definitely merit to that, but we're gonna play it as it is right now, and then we'll see if we make some changes. I have only won 2 games today with... No, I've won more, right? I don't know. Vivid Voltage is not a very good set, guys. Yeah, Orbital definitely doesn't want to be the main attacker. There's no synergy between the attack and the ability, so you either focus on the ability with something else like Ampharos, Darmanitan, Sableye, you know, something, or you focus on better cards that are not called Orbital. That's also an option. Alright, so I chose to go second because I want to use Boltund and then have Go for later. I mulligan more than once in this deck, which is pretty strange. We're up against Scorch. It's gonna be scary because Pikachu VMAX is on the lower side of attachments. I got wrecked by Scorch. I got wrecked using Scorch with my against PIKAROM decks, against Lightning decks, but with this hand I'm not gonna be wrecking anyone. Okay, so who do I save? I need to DAA change here. I probably save the Electrode, honestly. I honestly probably save the Electrode. Okay, this is the Jirachi version of the deck, so I need to be careful with my speed energies because I could have Giratina. Energy removal could also be a thing, right? And there's the pass. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna save the Electrode. Dottler, definitely not a good card either. I'm just gonna... I did see the Coco, right? So I'm just gonna DAA change. I get energy, I get Pikachu. Sure, I'll attach to the Pikachu. More energy, yay. He'll now go to the bottom of the deck. I get Boltund, no switching card out of the 6 for me, so no Electrify. So any potential like advantage I could have had is now completely gone. Like if I had gotten 2 energies on the Pikachu VMAX this turn, that would have been fantastic, but oh well. Orbeetle with Rowlet Decidueye Birdkeeper. I mean, sure, but you want to set up a stage 2 with a stage 1 with a supporter that draws you 3 cards just to deal 10 more damage per turn. It's more fun than, like, you can play it, right? The thing is, guys, you have to remember, I'm a hyper competitive player, okay? So if a card is, if I don't deem a card good enough to win a tournament, I don't care about the card at all. Yeah, when I have the most fun when I'm winning. Okay, that's when I have the most fun. When I'm winning at Pokemon, that's when I have the most fun. If I'm not winning, I am not having fun. You know, as I'm sure you can tell. As I'm sure you can tell many times during my videos and my live streams, and how my mood is affected when I'm losing, right? So yes, there's so many combos with Orbeetle, right? And Orbeetle means now the Decidueye does 30 damage to the bench. Does 30 damage in a format where things have 260, 300 HP matter and games last 2 turns or 4 turns? No, it doesn't. You know, that's the big issue. That is the big issue. And I have 100% lost this game. Like the fact that I have to power up this turn rather than attack is completely brutal. Completely brutal. So it's like I'm also playing in expert mode, right? PTCGO expert mode, because my draws are so awful. Like I'm playing awful decks because all the new cards suck. And I'm playing awful decks because all the new cards suck. And to top that off, I'm at a disadvantage because I draw horribly. So it's like it's mission impossible, you know? This is called mission impossible. Parasect, I don't know what Parasect does, but I'm gonna assume it does not. It is not a good card. Like Parasect and Confusing. Okay, I'm not gonna bother here. Pikachu VMAX is another VMAX. Oh, okay. That's the reality, honestly. Like, there's no point in me sugarcoating it. Everything other than Colossal VMAX sucks. No, Giltev. I don't draw horribly because I have a demo account. I draw horribly with my other account as well. It's just, I don't know. I know for a fact, because I play so much, I personally draw so under average. I compensate a lot with my skill. And I try my best to compensate a lot with my skill. But I absolutely, Pablo Mesa, the player, draws so under average. I get lucky, yes, I get lucky as well. But I also draw incredibly under average, that it really takes a lot of the fun away, right? For me, because I like winning. For me, it's all about winning. I don't have fun playing, pardon my word, crappy strategies like Orbeetle do 10 damage. I have fun winning. So none of the VMAXs are very good, so meh, you know? My real life draws are almost as bad as my PTCGO draws, Giltev. It's just, I compensate. There's a way, like you can compensate a lot with skill, but only to a certain point. And I'm using Pikachu VMAX against the Colossal. It's like I'm also unlucky with the matchups. I play the grass deck, I face fire decks. I play the lightning deck, I face the fighting decks. Yeah. And I have good luck as well. But it's frustrating. I mean, sure, Hutardis, that's an option. You know? That's an option. But once again, 20 extra damage, every deck has 4 switches. Like, why are you playing 2 stage 1s to do 30 damage to an active Pokemon? When you can play Eternatus VMAX to do 270. Yeah? Like, yes, you can play Parasect with Orbeetle. Of course you can. Will that make it good and competitively viable? No. Yeah, and that's the focus of myself. Yeah? I focus on the hyper competitive. Orbeetle, Parasect, sure, you can play those 2 cards. Sure, you'll do extra damage per turn. Will that make Orbeetle a good competitive deck that gets you a win at a tournament? No. Yeah, so I am simply not interested, yeah, because it just won't be the difference. Yeah, that won't be the game-breaking card. That will not be the game-breaking card to all of a sudden put Orbeetle as a good Pokemon. Yeah. And it's already like tough having the space for enough Orbeetles for the ability to be worth it, and you want to play 2 stage 1s, where do you have the space? Or if you play no support Pokemon, then how do you set up? Yeah. So you can play a bunch of cards, but like I said, I'm not Dark Integral gaming, basically. Yeah, like my focus is on hyper competitive. Vivid Voltage is a terrible set competitive wise, because none of those VMAXs, none of those decks, Orbeetle, yeah, all of those, they are not good cards to win tournaments. Yeah. And I have fun winning, I don't have fun losing, therefore, these decks are just not good. Yeah, if you wanna have fun placing damage counters everywhere and losing to normal decks, sure, right? Play, but I have fun winning. Or with Orbeetle VMAX, I know I will not be winning a lot. I know I will not be winning a lot. Yeah. And yeah, this set will be good for fun decks, sure. If you have fun using Orbeetle to place a lot of damage counters and then getting knocked out the next turn and losing the game in the next 2 turns, I have a different concept of fun. Yeah, I'm hyper competitive. I have fun when I win. I don't have fun when I lose. That's me. Yeah, that's Paulo Mesa, that's Tablemon. That's what my whole channel and the last 5, almost 6 years have been about. Showcasing what a competitive player thinks about, what a competitive player analyzes, what a top tier worlds player thinks about and focuses on in order to improve at the game. Yeah, so I'm not in it for the fun. I'm in it for the wins. Yeah. I'm in it for the wins. I'll showcase the decks, right? And I'll have a lot of fun if I win with Pikachu VMAX. But not because I'm using Pikachu VMAX, but rather because I'm winning. You know? And I'm not gonna win against this deck. You know? Bichojon. Pues es que habría que definir ser profesional. O sea, si llamas profesional a que sea una profesión, un trabajo, pues fue hasta el 2017 que lo hice de tiempo completo, ¿no? Si dices un jugador profesional como un jugador muy bueno, pues la verdad desde que empecé a jugar destaqué como buen jugador y siempre desde que empecé a jugar he tenido buenos resultados, tanto a nivel local como a nivel internacional, ¿no? Entonces, profesionalmente, estrictamente en cuanto a que se volvió mi forma de ingreso, 2017. En cuanto a ser jugador bueno, la verdad es que desde el 2003 que empezó a haber torneos. Alright, one last attempt for Pikachu VMAX. This hand is not horrible. I'm liking the Electrode less and less. The Electrode is just not feeling very good. Okay. Well, I mean, maybe there's merit to it. What my opponent just did was very suspicious. I'm guessing he's holding Welder. I'm gonna guess he's holding the Welder. So I'm just gonna Marnie him. I think that works. Right. So Marnie will attach to the Pikachu. And then we threaten KO, right? Next turn, which is not bad at all. We threaten KO next turn, which is not bad at all. Sí, totalmente. Totalmente, Kurikuri. Ni en papel parece bueno. Pero bueno, PIKAROM en el siguiente turno no amenazaría con matar a Mewtwo. Pikachu VMAX sí lo hace, ¿no? Entonces, uno nunca sabe. Okay, let's see the Welder. Okay. Boss doesn't KO Pikachu, right? No. Boss doesn't KO Pikachu. Unless he goes... No, Boss doesn't KO Pikachu. Attach Outrage. 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 Well, my opponent's whiff for the first time ever a Welder. Okay. Thanks so much for the follow, Joao. And so, Roby, I don't think I said thank you so much for the follow. Is my opponent dead drawing? Yeah, even with Electro Power, I agree. Pikachu doesn't seem great. Alright, and I top deck the Pokemon. Okay. PTCGO wants me to get a win with Pikachu. Let's go. Alright. So now my goal is to establish Voltorb. Now with Voltorb, nice. I can actually win next turn. I can actually win next turn. I don't think I'll be using another Pikachu. So I'll do the Voltorb. I am happy. I am actually happy. I'm gonna go for Koko. Am I actually going to... Oh, Koko is prized. Nice. So do I go for another Pikachu VMAX? No, you know what? I'm gonna keep the bench space open in case I need to Dedenne change. I need Electrode. That's what I need. Wow. No, let me attack with Pikachu, man. Come on. Let me attack with Pikachu. Yeah, exactly. Like, if your opponent doesn't do anything, Pikachu VMAX is pretty good. If your opponent does something, then Pikachu VMAX is not going to be very good. Like, allegedly, Pikachu VMAX might be good against the 270 HP tactics. But it's not good against... Like, I could find ways to get that extra 10 for ADP, but... It's just... The energy discard is brutal. If it was discard 2 energies, maybe. But it's discard all energies. That is brutal. That is brutal. Okay, I'll choose to go second. All right. Sure. Okay, and we get mulligans. We'll take them. All right, speaking of Yellhorn and Parasect, Hutardis. Speaking of Yellhorn and Parasect. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and bench these people. See the Vikavolt. So we need to be aware of the item lock. It's just like we don't get KOs on Vikavolt. That's so brutal. Yeah, exactly. You can't load up the Pikachu VMAX for back-to-back attacks because you discard all your energy. So yeah, to no one's surprise, Pikachu VMAX sucks. It looks very cool. I will admit that. The card looks very cool. But it sucks. But it absolutely sucks. Right. 2 Yellhorns down. I am okay with that. Any energy? No energy yet. That's good. Pikachu V promo. I mean, I don't think you have to check which Pikachu V is the best one. I don't even know what the promo does. I'm just gonna research here. I don't know what the promo does. If it has more HP, then that should be correct. But I also don't get the promos in the demo account. Yeah, so that's a big deal why I don't have promos in this. I do not have promos in this demo account. Yeah, the art in this set is fantastic, right? But the cards leave a lot to be desired, I would say. Okay, well, I have 2 Pikachus powered up. Won't take it. I actually have 2 Pikachus powered up. I don't have the knockout on this. I do not have the knockout on that. I will be itemless. Tails flip on the hammer, that's really good. So the question is, I think I go like boss on the Dedenne or boss on this. Maybe I go boss on the Koko. No, I think I'll go boss the Dedenne. Wait, what does my attack do? Oh, 200. Look, like Pikachu, yeah. All right. So I definitely want 2 prizes here because I can go like 2 prizes, right? With Boltstorm, and then 2 prizes with Pikachu VMAX, and then 2 prizes with the other Pikachu VMAX. We're making plans here. We are making plans. Antibellies. I mean, I expect Colossal VMAX to do something, right? Like its mere existence will shift the metagame a little bit, but even Colossal VMAX just feels very underwhelming. I honestly don't expect any card from this set to establish itself as a tier 1 deck. Competitive play, like the most competitive deck I feel is the Whimsicott. That's what it feels like the most competitive deck to me, honestly. Tails flip for my opponent. Okay, so I am confused. I think I just go with my plan, right? Just retreat. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna Marty. And I'm just gonna retreat and just knock out the V-Gold. And then I just need to be patient, right? And then I just need to be patient, honestly. Alright, so this is our 3rd game. This is the first time we're gonna use G-Max Volt Tackle to get a KO. Maybe getting a KO is a little too much because he's only threatening with 50 damage though, now that I think about it. Maybe that was a little too much. I really wanted to do G-Max Volt Tackle. 30 damage for each match Pokemon for 2 lightning energies. Fair, yeah. I mean, the attack of Pikachu VMAX, I mean, Pikachu V charge, that's not terrible, right? Like, it charges itself up, that's not bad. Oh, you know what? Maybe you could play Memory Capsule. I hadn't thought of that. Maybe you can play Memory Capsule with Pikachu VMAX. Maybe that's the strat. Okay, he's down 4 Yellhorn, so the confusion is not a big worry anymore. Right, the confusion is not a big worry anymore. I don't have Bird Keeper. So I will eventually die, but that's okay. Then I just went with this Chunky Chew. Look at how cute he looks. Just big old chubby Pikachu. I will die eventually, so I think just attaching extra energy is fine. I don't think it matters, honestly. I probably should have just attached to this. Memory Capsule. No, it's not gonna make it good, right? Because then you need to spend a turn not attacking and powering up, so it's not gonna be good, but it might be the best the best chance Pikachu has. Okay, so I guess I'll attach here and then I'll pass. So now I die and then he dies and that's it. Simple. Unlike Pablo, Chunky Chew looks, yeah, Chunky Chew looks happy all the time. Oh, see, Yanhammer. So good thing I attached that extra energy. Good thing I attached that extra energy. Right, so I'm gonna place Marnie 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I still have 4 energy left. and there's only one hammer. Well played. Please let me use GMAX Volt Tackle again, Crazy Runner. Please. I mean, if he passes, I go down on his turn. But he chooses not to. Oh, well, no, because then I just find Switch and I win, right? If he passes, he's not item locking me, and therefore I just win. Alright, Chunky Chew took 2 knockouts. Yay! Chunky Chew took 2 knockouts. Brutal. The threat of Chunky Chew. Alright, one more game with Chunky Chew. One more game with Chunky Chew. Right? Like, it definitely feels like there's absolutely no reason to play Chunky Chew over PIKAROM. Absolutely not. We got 2 KOs with Chunky Chew and a win. That's so cool. That's so cool. Alright. We lose a coin flip. We're going second. That's what we want with this deck. Alright. This deck wants to get... This deck wants us to end the stream with a win. That's what this deck wants. Okay. And I'm not gonna bench anything else. Ooh, speaking of. Yeah, so now we have like a really big fat person that doesn't do much. Yeah, that doesn't do much in terms of threatening. Yeah, we're not gonna trade very well against Whimsicott. This is probably the tool Whimsicott, right? Charizard VMAX and Pikachu VMAX were just printed to be collectible. That would be a correct assessment. Bichocon, suerte en la junta, muchas gracias. Muchas gracias por pasarte. And Motion, thanks so much for follow. Joao Guerrero, thanks so much for follow as well. Oh, this is Whimsicott GX, not the new one. Darn. So imagine this. We discard our energy and they flip heads. And then we are dead. And then we die. Oh wow, he just discarded a rare candy. What does that mean? He has another rare candy in his hand. What does that mean? We want a Marnie this turn. If we... Oh, we have Reset Stamp. Never mind. Well, I mean, we would like to Marnie, but we do have Reset Stamp. Okay, so definitely benching this, definitely benching this, definitely benching this, definitely benching Coco. Yeah, so Electrode feels very out of place here. And then if you discard a rare candy, that tells me you have another one, right? That absolutely tells me you have another one. Now I just need 1 energy, please. Barely. Barely. And sure, let's bench this guy as well. And then let's electrify him. And let's start getting Chunky Chew ready. Ready to do 270 damage and then have it nullified. That's gonna be so sad when it happens. Great Ball, Porygon, Rare Candy. No, Economy, nice. Boss, that's fine. I have this. Alright, so Chunky Chew might be taking a name here. No, you don't, Sean. Oh my god, really? Crobat to 1 and you got the Porygon? Are you kidding me? Nice. Wow. That was brutal. That was brutal. Crobat to 1 finds either the rare candy or the Porygon. Big yikes. Okay. I have a feeling I'm gonna need to paralyze stuff this game. Right. Chunky Chew. I do not want to do 270 to the Whimsicott. Okay, only one Whimsicott to deal with, I guess. It's not horrible. I wish I had a boss to go after that guy. I would need to discard all my energy to KO Porygon Z. Wow. That would be something. Fairy Charm Lightning, I don't know if it's legal or not, but it only protects from GXs. So it doesn't protect from Boltund and it doesn't protect from VMAX. So it would be a terrible card to play. Wow, that Crobat into Porygon. That is balloon. That is balloony. Baloney. Okay. Ooh, goes for the Intrepid, okay. I don't want to discard though. Okay, well, I can use this, get energy into play, and then attack with Boltund. I think that's my play, right? I think that's my play. I'm gonna sacrifice Electrode, give my opponent a prize card, Para Boltund. Now I have enough, so I need him to flip tails. He'll take a prize, and then I Marnie him. Okay, so we used Electrode for the first time now. That's 190 damage exactly. And I haven't attached energy yet. I do find energy, that's nice, so I'll attach it to this guy because I want to paralyze maybe. And Boltstorm, yes, let's go. Okay, no Whimsicott to deal with next turn, so that's really good. So now we're just looking for boss, right? We don't care about Whimsicott GX, we just want to boss stuff. We just want to boss stuff to win. Okay, so I think we're fine, yeah? I think we're fine. Chunky Chew will claim another victim. How many Pikachu V are in the deck? Like in the build? 3. It's a 3-3 Pikachu VMAX. Okay, we get Marnied closer to the boss, I hope. And we have quick balls to dig for Dedenne or dig with Dedenne. Alright. And I don't need a boss this turn anyways. I can just wait until next turn. Capture. Wow, Venomous Fang. Okay. That's something, I guess. That's some damage. It's not the end of the world. Like being 5-1. Ooh, nice. So I think I just hold the hand. KO and then I go big boy. Then I go big boy. Alright. So the worst case scenario is my opponent stamps me to 1. But using research or stuff like that wouldn't have helped me too much. Okay. So I hope he finds the GX so that he doesn't concede, and then I go boss on this guy and go big boy Pikachu VMAX. Okay, gets the Whimsicott, so he's gonna feel like he has some sort of hope. He needs Reset Stamp to have hope. If he finds Reset Stamp, and then I attack him and he flips heads, and then he gets enough energy to KO the VMAX, then he wins, right? So it's not completely game over. However, doesn't seem like he has Reset Stamp. He would have already played it, right? He 100% would have already played it. Alright. So it's Chunky Chew time. GG. G-Max Volt Tackle for full damage on that Porygon Z. We got that tail slip when we needed it. We beat a not very competitive deck with our not very competitive deck, right? So imagine a format where you say only Vivid Voltage cards are allowed. Maybe that's where Pikachu VMAX shines. But even then, there's Colossal, so probably not. Yeah, Pikachu VMAX is better left in your binder, in your collection, to acquire value over the next few years, and then you sell it for a profit. That is the best use of Pikachu VMAX. And with that sad note, yeah, I'm gonna have to say goodbye for now. I will be back to live streaming tomorrow the other VMAXs that we didn't do today, along with other Vivid Voltage decks. See if there's any sort of hope for this set. Whimsicott has my highest, the highest expectation for me. Jahan, thanks so much for the follow. Thanks so much for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel in order to get yourself a free code. You might win one if you do those 3 very simple steps, and they help out the channel, they help promote our content. So you help me, you have a chance to win a code. Yeah, you can check the previous videos. I'm giving out almost 2 codes every single day, so make sure you're on the lookout for that. And thanks so much to everyone who tuned in today. I'll leave you with a soul stream. Thanks so much, and until next time. Goodbye. Worm Townie, thanks so much for subscribing.